The movie that has taken the world by storm. Even Jesus himself flocked to the movie theaters to see this. Harold and the Purple Crayon, based off a old children's book from like Washington time. It's essentially this magic crayon that whatever he draws, it comes to life, and it happens just to be purple, a Marine's favorite color. I don't know if that's true or not. I can ask one of my friends about that. Oh fucking way. I swear to God that wasn't fucking planned. The best way I could describe this movie without being an absolute asshole is this is a burning heap of shit, and that's me being nice. You think I'm being mean with it? This fucking movie has a score of 34% on Rotten Tomatoes. Here's the actual score. I might be wrong on that. Don't get me wrong, the cast is cool, there's some actual good actors in it, and it just so happens that this was a really bad movie that just happened to have really bad writing. Metacritic, which is known to give inflated scores, gave it a 34. IMDb gave it a 5.8 out of 10. This movie has been dogged. It's like the local whore, but nobody even wants to fuck her just because, I don't know, she's got like something. And there's some critics saying that this was actually a pretty decent movie, that it was just essentially the people that are aren't as insightful as what movie making should be and what it used to be back in the prime era of movie making, whatever the fuck that means. All I'm saying is when you throw out a heap of garbage, you're gonna get that heap of garbage thrown back at you. It's like if you were in high school and you used to chuck wet pieces of toilet paper over stalls, and then next thing you know, that motherfucker bursts through the door like fucking Juggernaut in that one Deadpool scene, smacks it back at you, and then gives you fucking swirlies. It's kind of what you deserve, and it's kind of to be expected. Not to mention Sony Pictures was appalled at seeing that this movie tanked. If I am correct, there was about a $80 million budget in this, and there's only about $5-6 million in the box office internationally. I could actually... Huh. Look at that. So yeah, if that is any consolation that this movie just absolutely sucks dick, I could probably make a better movie. And matter of fact, today I'm announcing Swoosh, the story of a heartfelt Floridian. This movie makes other ones such as I Want to Be Ninja look good. Matter of fact, it makes that one look like a blockbuster hit. I don't know. I think this might have worked if, you know, the human populace wasn't smart and maybe had an average IQ of below room temp. Not even, you'd have to have below freezing to even enjoy this. This shit feels like you have to be an absolute fucking troglodyte to even fucking start finding this as an entertaining movie. Matter of fact, if I can find it, I'll put it up on Scream. But there is a fucking review saying this movie is valuable to those who don't watch it. So be a part of that. That's a fucking wild line coming from an official fucking critic. It was some larger movie critic thing. I saw it on TikTok. Source, trust me, bro. The whole team is so upset that this movie flopped, and they're all saying there's still value in this movie. Trust me. It's just you guys aren't seeing it. And I mean, unless I have -40 vision in each eye, maybe I'm not seeing it. But besides that, I'm pretty sure these are strong enough to fix my vision. And all I'm looking at is a pile of shit, fucking another pile of shit. There's no way to put this nicely. This movie is so bad. And before any of you say, well, have you actually even fucking watched it? You fucking watch this movie and tell me I'm wrong. I don't even need to watch this shit. When I saw the fucking trailer in theaters, I immediately figured this shit looks dog shit. Like, I thought If was gonna be bad. If was pretty good. From what I've seen so far, If seems pretty good. I would watch that in theaters. And it almost feels like If was the good outcome of Harold and the Purple Crayon. I don't know how the fuck you had a decent casting. You had a decent idea. It's not like a children's book is not an hour and 30 minutes long. Don't fucking try to bring up Cat in the Hat was an hour and 30 or so. Yeah, Cat in the Hat was good. It was good casting. There was adult jokes in there that you really couldn't pick up on. Like, there was some really good jokes in Cat in the Hat. James and the Giant Peach, great fucking movie. There's a bunch of children's book that have iterations as movies that did really well. And to immediately say, well, there's still stuff to learn. No, there's not. You don't know why? Because nobody really knew about this book to begin with. You can ask 10 people. Babe, did you know about the book Harold and the Purple Crayon? No. My point! This book had a small population that probably knew it, and they wanted to make it into a movie. And it was supposed to come out as a movie in early 2000. This movie probably was set in the idea of the early 2000 movie scene, which I will say, if it was made then, it probably would have done fine. it would have had this similar classic feel, possibly, of like all those wacky fucking magical family movies that were coming out around then. But this is not what people want. And before you even try to say, well, it's still a good family movie. No, it's not. It's just fucking stupid. A family movie does not need to be brain dead for it to be a family movie. You can have a nice, well-structured family movie and it not be shit, and it not be stupid, and it not be fuck this. And even just look at the promotional art of this movie and the posters and whatnot. It just looks sad. It's like, who the fuck thought, hey, this movie is what America needs right now. We need to have a family movie that could reunite us back in our homes and in the movie theaters. And all you did is start riots. Like, honestly, I think if I played this out in a crowd and they were already, tense enough, this would set them in a pure chaos. could start a coup playing this movie in the White House. That's how fucking invigorating this movie is. The only good thing about this movie is how angry it makes people, because it's so fucking shit. Don't let me get started on fucking Borderlands. I am so fucking upset about that shit. Fucking, apparently, it's not enough to have geriatrics in the government. We gotta have them in our movies too. That's a whole other story. Also, can we just take a moment to question why the fuck in the promotional poster of the movie, this chick almost looks like Sonic the Hedgehog's methed up cousin? I don't fucking understand. I don't understand where the costume department greenlit this, because holy shit. Either all of them are taking meth, or this bit, what the fuck? The directive team of Harold the Purple Crayon sent that fly to take me out. But either way, yeah, I'll stop dogging on this because it almost feels like kicking down a dead horse. But just one last thing, never fucking make a sequel to this, and if you do, I will find the director's house. I don't know who the director was, but I'll find you, and I will make you watch both of these movies in succession. Deuces.